fast money, women in my life. So my man Pretty Ricky is locked up. He gets out of jail. He comes home to an empty house. That female cleaned him out, took everything, and moved back to New York. So I knew what the phone call was about. I knew that Pretty Ricky was going to be gone 2 to 5 months. And that's how he reacts to stress. You know what I'm saying? He has to gather himself. He has to collect himself. And then once he gets his everything, once he prioritizes and gets everything in line, and he's straight again, that's when he'll resurface, and that's when he'll give me a call. So I knew that was gonna be the last time that I spoke to him in a couple months. So I, told him, yo, peace out, man. Take care of yourself, and yo, call me when you get your act together, whatever, All right, one, hang on. So here I am. I'm looking at the man in the mirror, I'm battling myself because, here on one end, I want to walk away from the Nubian Nation, but on the other end, I'm sitting back and I'm debating with myself because I still think that Dr. York is innocent, but at the same time, I'm getting tired of the BS when it comes to these bookstores. I'm getting tired of the Nubian members because that seems to be the ones that's tainting the nation. At least that's what I thought back then. It wasn't Dr. York, he was innocent. It was the members. So, I'm going out, I'm selling my oils and incense, I'm selling my books. We're by the day, bills are stacking up. Now, normally, what a man would do is put down his pride and get a job. But that's not how we were taught in New Nubian Nation. We were taught to be entrepreneurs. We were gods. We don't work for the white man. We don't learn from the white man. We don't go to their colleges. We don't do that. So that's how stubborn I was. There were times where I had to go downtown and get assistance with my light bill because I was too stubborn to take my dumb tail to a 9 to 5. And my family suffered from that. And I regret that till this day, that I took them through that. But that's the type of state of mind that I had. And when you're in the Nubian Nation, you're not brainwashed. Brainwashed means that your brain is clean. Your brain dirty. You've been tainted with that doctrine. And it's hard. It's difficult for you to get out of it. So I'm at the lowest. I'm poor. With a capital P. So, I'm still doing what I'm doing. Things are getting somewhat better, but they're not. We don't have a car. I have to take the bus everywhere I have to go. Things got a little better. We started eating alkaline foods. We found out about Dr. Sebi, and I would catch the bus to this organic grocery store called Earth Fair, as well as Whole Food, and I would get spelt flour, quinoa, wild rice, black rice, garbanzo beans, black beans, pinto bean, kidney beans, and things were bad, but at the same time, we were eating healthier. I started exercising a lot more, and I was getting more involved with myself. So one day, I was online. And I was going through, Facebook, because Facebook was my thing. That's how I used to sell my books. I would market and advertise my books on Facebook, right? So I'm going through Facebook, and lo and behold, I scroll down, and I see this poem. And the poem is written by, I forgot the dude's name, but it's Dr. York's stepson. And I'm reading the poem, and I'm sitting here, and my mouth is open, like pause, I'm just like shocked and amazed of how in detail it is and how real it is, So I finished reading it, and it touched my soul. And I said to myself, you know what, let me look at the comments. Let me look in the comment section and see what other people said. So most of the people that were in the comment section commenting were Nubians. And they were like, yo, I apologize that this happened to you, and it shouldn't have happened, and this and that and so forth, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, hold on. These are Nubians saying that Dr. York did these things? I'm confused now. You know what I'm saying? And I go to his, I go to his page, and I'm looking at, how he has pictures where he was on the land, and how, he had other poems and stuff like that on how things affected him, with Dr. York doing the things that he did. And it was so bad that the young man turned into a transsexual. So after that, I was confused, I'm caught in the days. I wound up going to YouTube, and things started coming, and I don't know why it did, but it just, maybe the universe just said, you know what, here, you gotta see the truth, you gotta hear the truth, you gotta feel the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I stumbled across Chuck Morgan's page, and I remember, I'll never forget it was late at night, and the video was like 3.5 hours long, and it had Nicole Lopez, Tariq Noel, another sister that was molested by Dr. York in the Ansar days. It had Chuck Morgan and another brother, and they was just telling their stories, and it was touching, man, and it was real. And I was like saying to myself, you know what, I believed in this Malachi York is innocent stuff. I believed that there was no DNA evidence to prove that he molested those children. I believed everything that the Nuwaubians said. But I never got the stories from the victims that Dr. York molested until tonight, that day. And it pained me. It pained me because I wasn't there. I don't know this to be a fact. I wasn't there. But the stories were real, to the point where it's like, how can you make this stuff up? How? And I just kept on doing research. I kept on researching, and these stories of the victims, and there were other people that were not so much molested, but Dr. York took their money, and just houses, they gave up their houses, their cars, and just everything, and it just pained me because Dr. York destroyed lives. Never saved them. Like he said he was here to do, save lives. All he did was destroy. That's it. And all of this Nuwaubian nation was nothing but a game. That's it. To make money and have his way with any female or male that he wanted. And it pained me because here I am. I have 2 books that I wrote myself. And at the end of each book, I said that the only way that we can get out of our problems is for Dr. York to be free. And it's crazy to me, man. Here I am. I used to believe in a doctrine written by a child molester. So I took all my books. Some of them I threw them in the garbage. The other ones I kept, like the most valuable ones. And I said to myself, you know what? I ain't gonna be broke anymore. That's not gonna happen. Took the holy tablets and I put it on eBay, sold that for $200. Took the the best comic book of all books that Dr. York wrote, that has all of the comic book characters in it, called The Man from Planet Risk. Sold that for about $40. I sold all those books, and it's crazy. But there were people, and still are, that will pay big bucks for those books. Because I had old books, not the new ones, not the Pt.31 books. I had the old books like Hallows Eve, Who Was God, Is Haile Selassie the Christ? And I sold those books. And I said to myself, I will never follow that man ever again in life. And from that point on, I will warn people about him and the Nuwaubian nation. I'm going to end it right there.